Welcome back to the All Seasons channel. Today we're working on this fifth wheel behind me. I believe you can see it. And it has a stopped up sewer tank. And it's always an awesome job, and I'm going to take you along so you can have an awesome day like I'm having an awesome day. Alright, now we're inside the camper. First thing I do is I verify that the tank actually sounds empty. I know this sounds like it's wrong because the commode stopped up, but I actually drew a diagram. I'll do a video on that diagram in a little bit and put it in here. Alright, I told you I'd show you these diagrams. This is a typical fifth wheel setup with the commode and the sewer pipe. This is the floor of the camper. That's your commode. And for some reason, I don't know why, I'm not a plumber, but every fifth wheel I've ever seen, the bathroom is usually, not on the main floor. It's up one, one or two, or maybe three steps, and they never run the pipe straight down. They always put a couple bends in it, and that just makes a sewer tank stopped up on a fifth wheel that much tougher. This is a diagram of the tank. So what happens is people just leave this valve open, and the water and the solids come down the pipe, splat, go in the tank, the liquids run off, and the solids just continue to build up over a period of time. And once enough time's gone by and there's enough solids in there, you get a pyramid of solids in your sewer tank. So these tanks are only about 5 to 8 inches deep, so it just doesn't take a lot of solids in that tank, and all of a sudden you've got no flow. You got to go in there with a snake on these fifth wheels. You got to go through the commode with a snake and just keep jabbing at this big pyramid of solids until you get broke through and start flowing some water out. You saw me doing that today, and now I've also got a diagram of a typical. Well, let's see. Let's finish this one first. Okay, so after we get this to flow in a little bit, what I tell people is, this did not happen overnight, and it's not going to go away overnight. So people have to really be mindful about taking care of their sewer tank after this happens. I tell them to get some chemicals to put in the tank. That there's chemicals out there that are just designed to eat solids up in these tanks. They need to close the valve on this outlet over here and let the water build up in this tank till it's nearly full with the chemicals that's supposed to be eating this solid out. Then you open this valve and let everything go all at once. That'll help get these solids out of the tank, and that's what you need to be doing all the time with if you're living in your RV. That's why you need to be doing your black tank all the time. You need to close the valve, let the tank get full or nearly full, then you pull the valve and let everything go all at once. Okay? And here's the diagram of a travel trailer. Now they're usually different because the commode, a travel trailer is all one level. So there might only be anywhere from about 2 to 6 inches between the floor of the camper right here and the top of the tank. So what we do on a travel trailer when you get this pyramid of solids here is we actually just go down in the commode with a stick and stir this and break it up, and they'll usually do pretty well. But you can't do that on a fifth wheel because of the pipe, the way they put two elbows in the pipe. So travel trailer is a lot easier to do, And you know, once you go in there with a stick and break this up, you know, you still need to put some chemicals in there to help get rid of these solids, and you need to start taking care of your tank. But this one works a whole lot better than a fifth wheel. Fifth wheels are tough. You know, I've had customers take them 2 or 3 months to really get those solids out of the tank and get everything working better. So, like I say, it's not something that happens overnight, and it's not going to go away overnight either. So I verified that the tank is empty. All done was just reach up and just took my pocket knife, tapped on the tank. It sounds hollow, so the tank is actually empty. And the next thing I do is cut the water off, because we have to open the valve on the commode. Sorry, there's a little dog running around there. Have to open the valve on the commode so that we can get down in the commode. Her phone won't quit going off. So now we're going to show you how we actually unstop the commode. And you know this is a bad job. I actually put gloves on. You never seen me wear gloves. I don't think, but anyhow, yeah, these are always awesome. So here we go. Don't get grossed out. Everybody does it. So here we have our commode. And it has water backed up in it. Hey, I've seen a whole lot worse. Of course, you have to step on the pedal to open. Oh, look, we got a little bit of flow. Got to step on the pedal to get the, to open up the gate valve in the bottom of the commode. They sell a thing called a Johnny Chock to go in these commodes, so that you can go at them with a snake without damaging the rubber seals or anything. I make my own, and there it is. We're just going to stick it down the hole. That way I can take my foot off the pedal, so I'm not in an awkward angle. We can now we can go at this with the snake and not worry about hurting the seals in the bottom of the commode and stuff. And this takes a while. Sometimes, I mean, it's now. Took my watch off. My magic watch fell off. Let's see here. It is 10:44 on a beautiful Thursday. So I have stood here over a commode for 45 minutes with a snake before. So let's see how the day goes. First thing we have to do is find the clog. You can feel it with a snake. Right there's the clog. So all you do is just keep going. Keep going through the clog. Pull the snake back out. And just keep doing that. I actually need to put some more water in this commode. I might see if I can find some water. I went and got some water put in here. The water pressure, it helps as much as anything once you break through. You know what? I'm not real sure I made the clog yet. Ah, there's the clog. Okay. I hadn't quite made it to the clog. That was easy. This one wasn't bad at all. Not bad at all. Man, that wasn't bad at all. Okay, let me go, I'm gonna go outside, take my snake out and my little pipe, and gotta cut the water back on, and then we'll just start flushing this thing. And it may stop back up, but hopefully not. Alright, went out and cut the water back on. Now we get some water in the commode. Oh yeah, she's flowing good. Oh, here it comes. Step on one part of the pedal and it opens the valve in the bottom of the commode. The other side of the pedal on this one lets water in. I just want to dump a whole bowl full of water all at once, see what it does. Still not out of the woods yet. Can you see that? See that valve in the bottom of the commode? See when I open it? It's flowing. It's not flowing the greatest. Dump a whole bowl full again. Oh. It's getting better. Well, that's probably all that we can do today. I'll show you on the diagram why I'm doing the thing I'm doing. Took my gloves off the way. So, and all the time. Let's see here. Hey, less than 15 minutes. It's not even 11 o'clock. Less than 15 minutes. That's pretty good. That's like a record. But oh, so yeah, like I say, they're usually a lot tougher. I stood over this commode for 45 minutes before in the past. I'm just working that snake up and down, screwing it in, pulling it out, screwing it in, working it up and down, and to even get them to move. So this one here wasn't that bad. There's some things that they need to do in the future now to keep this from happening again. Her phone won't quit going off. There's some things that they can do in the future to keep this from happening again. There's some chemicals that are made just, to eat up the solids out of these tanks. I'm going to sell them some of those chemicals, and they need to start managing their sewer tank properly. By properly, I mean you have to close the valve on the tank, let the tank build up, to nearly full, and then you pull the valve and let everything go at once, and that'll help flush stuff out of the tank, all the solids out of the tank. That and the chemicals should do this. If in a few weeks they're still having issues, on the diagram I'll show you again what I'm talking about. We might have to go in and actually cut the sewer pipe off, go in there with a screwdriver or a stick and see if we can break that up. But I really think this one's not bad at all, because it seemed like the little pyramid in the tank was just not that bad. These folks here, they do one thing that's probably helped them is they don't put any paper in their sewer tank. And if you do, I mean, it's okay to use paper. It's okay to flush the paper. But always use RV paper. Don't use Charmin or something like that. Use RV paper. Yeah, the RV paper sucks. It's like single layer. But it breaks down much faster, and you'll have a lot less clogs when you use RV paper. Okay? That is all that I can think of right now. If I think of some other things, I may record those later and throw them in here. But as always, you know, if you find any value in my videos at all, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Some gentlemen left several comments last week and the other day on one of my videos, and I answered them. You know, if the channel grows and, you know, I got more subscribers, of course, you know, I may not always be able to answer comments, but for right now, hey, I can answer every one of them. And thanks for watching. We're going to go down the road and fix another one. Y'all have a good day.